let's go ahead and get this started. Let me swap screens. Here we go. Welcome everybody. We got ourselves another Simulation Sunday Community Spotlight live stream. I figured I'd go ahead and wear my Super Saiyan 3 Goku for this one. As we take a look at some of the styles we got going on here today. I've already peeked at a few. I always, to kind of be perfectly honest, I always kind of peek at a few before I start these. You know, I always kind of peek at them, see what's going on, and then at some point in the stream I'll kind of go ahead and round right back to them, and you know, so people can go ahead and take a look at them as well. And I think here's a good one right here, a good example of that. We got Spidey here. Oh, he's no longer there. Well, it's already, I already got a clip of him. But anyway, he did a really good style with that. It was kind of like a very casual, like Spider-Man with like his mask is like pulled up. So I went ahead and took a little snippet of him. I think he did a good job with that. And then we have Sanderson right here. Very nice. We got God of Thunder. I don't know. I think I've seen some of his styles before. I don't know about this one. Let's take a quick look. Inter Angel says, "Let's dive." Welcome to chat. Chosen says, "Saw your post earlier, Iconic, and was a little confused when you said the stream was on March 21st. Yeah, you know, I think I got my days mixed up. I was looking at the calendar. Yeah, and I oopsed on that. Yeah. Yeah, because I think at the time I had a bunch of other things going on, and I just was not thinking correctly on the but you know what I meant. You know what I meant, so that's all good. Yeah. And then I have a Legion of Doom video that I'm going to have come out hopefully very soon. I'm going to be working on the female styles for it now. There's like 3 female styles that I got to make for it. I think I've made all the guy styles. I may add one more to it. But I'll be jumping on my healer character so I can make all the styles for her. The funny thing is I know what characters I want to make, but I don't know exactly what version of the characters I want to make them as. And then a lot of the suits that I made this time around for the guys, a lot of them are inspired, so they may not be something that you would see ripped straight from like a comic book, but I think you'll like them nevertheless. So when they're not exact or not even close to being like super exact with something, I like to put them down as like inspired, you know, because I don't want somebody to be like, which comic is this in, you know, like I want to do it like, you know, just for that. And I don't want to, you know, sell the idea that it's an official style from like the comics if it's not. Inspired kind of means more or less I thought of it, I kind of came up with it, I was tinkering around, and I came up with something, and I thought it was really cool. You know, it very much, a lot of them very much feel like the characters. You could see them coming from a comic book. So, but yeah, I thought I did pretty good with them. We'll see what you guys think when it finally drops. But yeah, all I have to do is just here. Let me swap windows again. All I have to do is just do the female characters and then do the editing on it. You know, do the quick filming and the editing on it, and then I shouldn't have a problem with it. This one's really nice, by PPZ. Very nice. But yeah, so that's kind of the whole gist of it. So I got today off, and then I have tomorrow off, which is actually a rarity for me. I'm usually not off on Mondays. So if not later tonight, maybe sometime tomorrow, I'll have the bulk of it done and probably release it. Not 100% sure. I don't want to give false expectations, but it should be pretty good. I think you guys will like the styles. Um, but yeah, all in all, get some more villain styles out there for the villain side of the community, like myself. Will be kind of sweet, and I could even see some heroes wearing some of these styles. So yeah, we got Ollie over here. Here we go, Ollie. I don't see a lot of people make Green Arrow styles, so they're kind of here and there. But I like this. This is kind of nice, especially he's not using the official like hands for it. So you know they kind of made do with what they got, and you know this hand style isn't bad either. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid Green Arrow. I don't see too many, so we'll give him a little bit of the limelight, the very green limelight. There you go. Very nice. And then we have Danielle Moonstar. I think the name reminds me that I have seen their styles before, but not this one in particular. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a Venom style, like a female Venom style. I mean, I guess the chest piece is nice for it. The only thing I wish is that it allowed for an emblem spot so you could actually put like an emblem to make it look more like Venom. I think everybody would be using this if it had that option, to be honest. Because it's kind of like it's kind of nice with like it looks like the little like arms from like Venom, like for the emblem on the chest. That's what it kind of looks like. Okay, and then we have. It looks like we have ourselves a classic Firestorm. So let me take a look here. There we go, Firestorm. Yeah, there you go. It's a very classic Firestorm. Oh, and I just thought about it. Yeah, he needs the official headpiece. That'll look so much better with the fire. Or at least have a hairstyle that kind of looks like a flame that goes up. I mean, other than that, it's not too bad. But I like the Guy Gardner chest piece. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. We have Storm Sky. I'm pretty sure they're very happy about the new hairstyle in the game. Yeah, the hairstyle is just really nice. Yeah, I really like it. I really like the new hairstyle. I like. Here's what I thought was a problem with the other hairstyles. It was they had a lot of hair on the back, but the hair never felt like it was connected to the character. Like this one has hair that fringes onto the shoulders and goes around. This one has a bang that kind of hangs over the side of the character's face. It feels a lot more organic to me, and it feels like it's a lot more connected to the characters. For the other ones, I felt like were just kind of weird. They didn't have that. So I just didn't care for them. I just didn't think that they were that good. And then this one comes along and just blows them all out of the water. By far. As we look at a water character. But yeah, this one isn't bad either. I kind of like the blue suit. I'm not crazy about the accessory because it feels like it's a lot of visual noise. But I mean, other than that, it's not bad. I think like the coloring's pretty good for the most part. And I think the aura is a nice choice. We got Gambito. Okay, we gotta check him out. Yeah, Huda says go to villain side. Yes, I am villain side, so I'm already here. I'm already here, Huda. Chosen says I'm thinking on the style for my female hero character, and she uses multiple other powers besides her base power set, and I can't think of what style I should create. You should create whatever comes to mind. Start out with a concept, with an idea, and see if you can build upon that. Sometimes building upon that is way better than your initial idea. PPZ says I still need the enhanced nuclear piece. I couldn't get it in my 2 elite runs, sadly. Yeah, I forget which piece of content that comes from, but I know a lot of those pieces are kind of hard to come across. Now I solo DWF, and I've gotten quite a few of the nuclear pieces from what I've went ahead and seen. And I mean, it's So I can't, because I know back in the day that was a monthly content. So they split the suit into two sets. I think DWF was the first set, the first half of the set. You'd probably, oh, I know where you need to get the headpiece. PPZ, you need to get the headpiece from you need to get it from Unholy Matrimony. Yeah, that raid on Unholy Matrimony has the headpiece. I believe that's the one that has it. You got to run that content. So we got ourselves Omni Boy, or Kid Omni from Invincible. I went ahead, sat down, binged the 3 episodes, absolutely loved it. I know what's coming. I'm really excited for it. I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the show's already, like, for me, I think the show's already like at a high point right now, just because of where they're at. So we have ourselves a Dr. Victor Von Doom with the I think this is the Crimson Bands of Siderax, if I'm correct. If I'm maybe pronouncing that or saying that wrong, let me know. But yeah, so it's supposed to be like a Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Doom. I know there's kind of a few bits with him going on in the comics. PPZ again. What's he got this time? I think I've seen this one. Yeah, so we got ourselves an X-Men Sentinel. You know, I actually like this one just because of the little beady red eyes in the background. I think that I think that works out really well. All right, let's do one more clip. Cause I was looking, I was like, I don't want the chains on there. I mean, the visual of the chains are nice, but not quite what I'm going for. We have Clark Kent over here. There we go. This should be him, right? It is. Alright, very nice. Yeah, like I said, new favorite chess style in the game. I've used this on, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 styles at this point. Yeah, very nice. I mean, you've got basically everything you need to be Superman in the game. Probably the only thing that you need to change at some point, which is a minor, would probably be getting the glossy finish. Glossy finish material. That's about it. And I hear that's coming up. So if you want to get it for all your characters, I know I'm going to get it. Just because if I have, you know, another character in the future, something that I want to get it on, I can get it. So, but it looks like that'll be coming out in the Imp Mart pretty soon. You know, if you already got it for all your characters, then you know, then you don't have to bother. You're already good. I like this Barry Allen. Not crazy about the gloves, but I think everything else is pretty nice. I would probably make the color of the red a little bit darker to add some sort of contrast. Make it maybe a little darker. But other than that, I like it. I like the monitor suit. Every so often it works really well with like a style set. Alright, let's see. We have How Jordan. But it looks like he looks like Kyle Rayner. So we got the new emblem. Not quite Kyle Rayner, but it's good enough. Good enough. We'll take it. Yeah, I wish we could make this metallic, this face piece, maybe sometime in the future. Huda says, I mean at the end of the street, left side. Maybe I'll check that out. We'll see. Interangel says, yeah, Storm Sky is very happy with the new hair with no material on it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 100%. I think the hair works really well. Okay, so we have Voltramite Toxic. Let me take a quick look. Right here. All right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're going for another style. Doesn't quite register to me, but who knows, right? We have Grizzor. Okay, I actually like this. This is a very nice Sinistro Core style, and I like they're using the new waist style as well. Yeah, very nice. Very nice style. Yeah, they did a very good job on that, and I like the clipping with the hairstyle, with the head style. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. So I think I will dip over to the side and see some villains after I see Clinton B over here. Let's take a look. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a take on Clint Barton, Hawkeye, when he kind of went all rogue or whatnot. Yes. So they are a Hawkeye fan over there, and they said they have some villains over here. I see some villains over here, I guess. Let's take a quick look. We have Zekrom over here, or Zekrom. And he is nowhere to be found, so I'm going to go ahead and scooch over here a little more. We have Sidai. So they kind of have like a mirror thing going on. It's alright. It's not too bad. And then we have Celeb. Okay, I kind of like that. That definitely, this definitely has like, I forget her name, but basically, I guess she's from like Overwatch or something of that nature. Supposed to be like that Widow character. Sorry, I don't know her by her name. All right. And then we have Avok. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to make like a Razor style going on there, a blue and red lantern. And then we have Detaz. Let's see if we can find him. I mean, it's alright. It just screams of a lot of old materials there. At this point, compared to what we get now, a lot of those old materials are just, I don't know. They can sometimes be a little hard on the eyes at this point. And then we have Circe Weaver over here. I mean, I like the cape that they used. The cape's very nice. I think it works well with like the shoulder pieces that almost melt. They almost meld into each other. I kind of like that. Alrighty here. We have J. Willpower. So here we go. We got Nappa. I think he's supposed to have some of the brown on the boots as well, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. He just needs to be a little bulkier. He's gotta have some more meat on those bones. He seems to be a little scrawny. And then we have this character right here. It's not bad. I kind of like this. He's not using a lot of materials, but I still think it works really well for the character. Definitely has like an electric, like shadow character feel to it. And I kind of like the medallion around the neck. I think that works really well. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. We have Isaiah Bradley in the middle there. Oh boy, now see, now this is the build. This is the build that the Nappa guy should have been. He needs to be the brute like this. Yeah, we got a big, beefy Captain America over here. Alright. Yeah, he's got the shield and everything. Very nice. Very nice. So I have somebody saying, Sector 2814 Kyle Rayner is requesting to get his style looked at. Let's take a look. Recent text. Inspect. So this is his White Lantern Kyle Rayner. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like how he used the rainbow to kind of be like the, you know, White Lantern with the entire spectrum kind of behind him. It's not too bad. And then we have Booster Gold over here. So here he is with his little skeets. I'd probably use some different bracers, but I mean everything else is like all right. It's okay. I'd probably use different pants. I think the boots are okay. Yeah, but I think the head style's like right on. I think you'd be kind of hard pressed to find something that was better in terms of like a head and face combo. We have Gil over here. Looks like he's got like a Ben 10 style going on here. Looks like Diamond Head. There you go. Well, it was Diamond Head and now it's I forget what's his name. I forget that alien. I forget that one. Yeah, so it's this guy. The speedster alien. That's all I know. PPZ says, cool to see a Booster Gold style. Yeah, 100%. That's definitely one of my favorite characters to kind of dress up as. I don't do it a lot at this point now, but I used to do it a lot more. But you know, there's a lot more lantern stuff and a lot of other things kind of going on. So so I make those styles instead. Then we got Steve Rogers over here. Nope, he is gone. All right, then we are gonna go to Mia Superstar right underneath. Okay, so very casual style. Let's see what else. And then we have Mistress Kang. This definitely looks like a X-Men style. All right, so it's like a rogue style. Very nice. And then we have Blade there in the center. Poppy React says it's Accelerator. Thank you. So that's the alien's name, Accelerator, for Ben 10. And then we got Blade here. Very nice. And then we have Burning Zone. Definitely looks like a Kryptonian style. I kind of like this. I mean, there's a lot of emblems going on here. Not crazy about like the army like texture like coloration on there, but I mean, here's what I think. I'm not sure about the shoulders and hands and the boots, but I do think the head, cape, and the legs and chest are like a good foundation. And then you can start to add on to that. I think it's a good foundation. That's kind of what I think there. I think it's a good start. All right. We already saw him. We have Null over here. Looks like an Omni-Man style. Now that the show is out again, we're going to have a crazy influx of Viltrumites, Invincibles, and all the adjoined characters of that show. They'll all come out before you. Here we go. Look at this. We got another one. We got the Viltrumites popping up now. They are out in force, and they will be for quite a bit until, I don't know, maybe a couple months after the show finishes the last episode for the season. So we got a very chill, casual style. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. It's a very nice casual fit. Definitely kind of like has like beachwear vibes. Kind of reminds me of like Marceline from like Adventure Time or something like that. Definitely has kind of like that feel, but the skin tone's definitely not as like pale. And then we have. There we go. I wasn't even gonna try to pronounce that. Yeah, this is very wicked. I like the oh, so they went ahead and made the chest part white here. So this is actually this stalwart defender chest. They made this white so it looked like only her face was pale with the dark markings there. I think that's a good way to kind of fake it. Yeah. All right. And then we have this guy over here. Okay, so we got ourselves like another Moon Knight there. I think he would do really well with like the lifelike chroma. I think that would work out for him really, really well. And then we got Barry in the back over there. For some reason, he looks a lot like Red Hood. And then we have Dick Wayne. So he's got like his old, I want to say it was either 70s or 80s style suit. Very retro. Poppy says, what do you think the next power will be? Next power will be, I don't think we're getting any new powers. I do not believe that's kind of on the table. The devs have said before multiple times that at this point they're not really looking at doing more powers. I know they've been putting out like the augment, like the different augments that give you like powers. You know, I think they're still open in the future to doing things like that. But I don't know anything in terms of what they have planned next or what types or anything like that. And even if I did, since I'm part of the Creator League at this point, I can't speak on that. But I honestly just don't know. So I can't really say anything, I in general can't say anything because I don't know anything about that. What I would like to see would be, some people brought up Kryptonian powers, some people brought up cybernetic powers. I want like more ring-based ones. And with all the feedback that everybody's been giving them, I'm pretty sure they like know about it. So it's just a matter of taking the time and being able to do those. So they're just in my mind, I think they're just kind of looking at the one that people like most, and they'll probably go with that. That's what I would think logically, but nobody knows. Nobody knows until it comes out, or at least until it's announced, right? Like that's when we'll know, either when they accept something or not, right? Or if they plan to make something. Let me see. Somebody sent me some tells. Dark Reds. Oh, somebody was putting in a request for what they want me to adapt into the game. They said, could you do the Ares or Hades from the Justice League show? That's what they were asking. Yeah. I don't know. If there's something that comes out that really looks similar to those and it pops into my head, then like sure. Um, but a lot of the thing when styles come out, that's when I kind of make up my mind on what goes into a video. Like, cause at that point it's like, you know, okay, I'm on double time. You know, I want to go ahead and put that video out because it's a new style. You know, I'm excited about it. Let's get it out. But otherwise, most of the time it's you know, running hard content. If you know, running hard content or going ahead and you know, making inspired by styles, you know, for you know, inspired videos, which I'm kind of doing right now. So I know that coming Tuesday we will have an update with the game. I think that'll be cool. I think everybody will enjoy that. So I'm just glad to have another bounty out there. Maybe we'll do something special for next Sunday where we'll go ahead and we'll do the bounties or whatever. I'll probably add like a theme or something to it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do something like that. Because I'm sure there'll be like a spam counter on it where you have to, you know, defeat them so many times. I think that could be something cool to do, especially if you know, you have people that get on and they don't really have you know, too many people on at that point, or you know, something of that nature. You know, we can always go ahead and do that. So very nice. We got ourselves a Hawkman there. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna drop down to another phase. Oh, we got Storm T'Challa over here. Let's take a quick look. So this is their Storm character. There we go. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down to another phase so we don't miss out on the other peeps from the other phases. PPC says we should get the Black Lantern ring next. I mean, I'd be up for anything. Little Red says, do you think the other two augment would be lantern rings? I think there's a good chance, but I don't know. I would think that if they made 2 lantern rings, maybe they'll, you know, do at least another 1 or 2. I think there's a good chance, but it's nothing official. I'm not speaking on anything official. And there's a lot I just don't know. So, so I can't say whether or not we'll get anything lantern related, but I want to think there's a good shot that we'll probably get more. But I can't, you know, like, this is nothing official. You know, I don't know anything. But yeah, it would be nice. That's kind of the lantern side of me, the lantern fan side of me, that really wants that to be a reality. But we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just have to wait and see what comes of it. I kind of like the I like the suit having like the red on it. I think that's kind of cool. Like it almost gives you like speedster like friction, you know, as if he's facing like his molecules, and his whole suit is being like endued with the Speed Force energy. That's kind of cool. And I like the fiery hair. I think the hair is nice. Yeah, I think this is a nice style. I think it's very nice. Yeah. All right. Storm God says, thank you, Conic, for showing my Cosmic Storm outfit classic X-Men comic. Yep. All right. We have Blame over here. You know what? I've seen this style before. I think this is supposed to be like a Michael Jackson style or something, because of the one glove. I think that's exactly what it is. We have a very armored style going on here, cybernetic armor style. Alrighty. And then I think I'll look at the Tinkerbell over here real quick, and then I think we'll head back. Her hair's kind of green. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. But I think they have all the right pieces that they need. Alright, I already saw him. Let me go ahead and swap back. And everybody's saying 6-7 in trade. That's funny. So yeah, so I'm excited for Tuesday. Like I said in my post, I'll be going ahead and showcasing that stuff. The only thing I may not be able to showcase right on the spot would be the mask. That is the reward to the collection. Um, just because, um, you know, I don't know how long that'll take. I mean, I get this stuff fairly early still, but that early is still probably not quick enough for a live stream. So we'll just have to wait and see. So maybe I'll do the live stream where I spam stuff quite a bit, and then I go ahead and buy the things up. I'll have to see I'll have to look at the prices of the things in there, and really see how much it costs. Because otherwise, I might just make a video on it. So I'll see what happens, whether I live stream it or just do a video on it. I may just do a video if the prices are a little, on the higher side. Because I mean, I got some marks, but I don't have a ton of marks like that, so I'd have to grind them out. Then we have Clark JL over here. So very nice. I really like this. I like the choice of the shaded comic material, and you have like the old-fashioned belt and pants and the boots, and then it's like then you have like this really like bright glowing emblem on the body there. I kind of like that. I think it gives a good contrast. Like this is empowered, and then this is kind of just like cloth regular suit, and this is empowered. So I kind of like that. I like that. I like that aesthetic. All right, and then we got Bruce from Evil over here. I mean, it's all right. It's kind of basic. It's all right. It could be a little more jazzed up. All right. Okie doke. So I think we're good here for now. I'm gonna go ahead and run some of the bounties. If you guys want to join in, I would encourage it. I'm gonna go ahead and run the bounties. I'm gonna go switch my battle tank, of course. Let me choose a phase that's not too crazy. Frozen Mogo. Little Red says, I want the Indigo Lantern Ring next. I think they could do some really interesting stuff with that. It would be kind of cool if they could have like an ability that allows you to like, I don't know, maybe they can add like the corruption as like a Black Lantern like mechanic, and then like an Indigo power can like cleanse that or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be kind of neat. Gotta build up that super. I logged straight on and didn't have any super, so. Oh, let's get the pets out. And if you need this, I'm in phase 6. Bring out Constantine. There we go. Finally got her Berserk. I just point blank take that orbital. It doesn't hurt too bad. As long as there's not like 3 on top of it, I think I'm usually pretty good. The thing for me for tanking is knowing what you can and can't survive is definitely a good thing for me. Because, you know, I'm one of those people, it's like, if I want to try to get through something quick or, you know, be a little lazy, whatever, you know, I know what I can move out of the way for, what I have to, and what I don't have to. Like, even this, like, plasma breath he does, doesn't really hurt. If, you know, because I hate doing, like, unnecessary, like, rolling or moving if I don't really have to. Because I feel like sometimes it's just too much. You know, it's kind of just a time waster, and I'm trying to avoid that. Just barrel right on through, instead of being, like, overly cautious. Bring out all my pets. That should take them out. Maybe the white lantern beam. Yep. Alright. And then let's go over to the Red Lantern facility. Chosen says I decided to base my style Superman from both Rebirth and Absolute Universe. Yeah. I feel like with the Absolute Universe, they definitely went a lot more outlandish with a lot of the depictions of the characters. Like Poison Ivy's a really good, indicator of that. The Jokers are really good, like idea for that. You know, where you definitely see, you know, they're going much farther outside of what the characters are usually, you know, depicted as. Yeah, the Joker's just diabolical for his character design. Oh, we got somebody with lasso over here. Oh yeah, just chunk them down. We need some more of those big guys. There you go. Well, I got my wish. Razor should be going off any moment now. I don't think he's working. Oh, there he is. Okay, he finally went off. I think it's because I'm shielding myself instead of just taking the damage. There you go. It should go faster. Okay, so it looks like that's it of the mission. finish them off. Maybe there's another phase I can dip into. Let's try phase 2. No, my luck, it'll be locked down. Yeah, it's locked down. Or no one in here. Alright, let's see if there's another phase. We'll do phase 4. Alright, so is this one active? Yes, it is. It is active. Alright, alright. Let's see, we got ourselves another Guy Gardner character going on here. Lewis Gardner. There you go. I can't wait till they take all the powers that are in the game and basically adjust the damage for AoE abilities so that they don't split. Because literally the only powers that are worth running are the newer ones that come out because they don't split damage. Oh, Terminal 2's having a problem. Let me jump over there. Oh shoot, yeah, they are getting messed up. Holy cow. Holy cow, they were getting messed up. They were getting stomped on. Yeah, there we go. I was just popping these berserks back to back to back. Didn't realize I was losing a lot of it just because I wasn't in combat. Like, being in this cave isn't considered combat. You actually have to, like sometimes zones will put you just immediately in combat, whether you're, like, going against an enemy or not. But this isn't one of those. Like, you actually have to be attacking. Or being attacked. There you go. Razor going off. I love that White Lantern ability. It's like you're basically just one-shotting him. It's so strong. That one lantern's at the door like, I don't know. Not looking good for the other guys. I don't know why you guys keep coming out. They're like, nope. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got it finished. Bam! Oh, he did evade. Okay, alright. I was like, man, gonna one-shot him, snipe him right there. Nope, not even close. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna open it up to questions here real quick. And then if we're good there, then I think we'll close this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Vice guy one more time. Because me being a donut, I totally forgot that I didn't even pull the mission for it. So look at that. I just went straight to fighting him. Didn't even realize that I didn't even pick up the mission. So it looks like I can have another go at him, I guess. All right. Go all out. Clip constitute my supply drop. Since we got him almost halfway down, if you need him, we are in phase 4. That must have been in like a double orbital or something. Because I got hit pretty hard there. There we go. Alright, alright. Let's go ahead and clear those missions. Okie doke, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on this Sunday evening. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I hope y'all have a great next week. I'll try to do something special for next week, because I guess I figure everybody will be grinding. There'll be new feeds and things like that. So there you have it. I will see you all in the next one, and keep an eye out for the videos that should be dropping down on the channel pretty soon. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye now.